for saving us. Nos va a enseñar a hacer contactos. Thank you. Él ha desarrollado una fórmula mágica para generar un prospecto, para generar un contacto sin parecer un vendedor.
Dímelo, papi.
Ha sacado 3 números de teléfono solo en el restaurante. ¿A la mano no? ¿Te da miedo? ¿De dónde eres? ¿Tienes vergüenza? Nada. ¿Cómo va la pesca? Perdón, disculpa. Bro, so it went a disaster. Trabaja para ser impresionado, no ser el que impresiona. La teoría sin acción no sirve de nada y aunque me equivoque, voy a seguir intentándolo. Aunque me equivoque, voy a seguir accionando. Señores, ¿qué tal? Nada, súper emocionado con el día de hoy. No he podido ir a por César al aeropuerto porque tengo un evento que se está haciendo en Londres y yo tengo que conectar ahora mismo por Zoom. Pero en cuanto llegue César ya vamos a empezar a crear contenido con él. Va a ser lo máximo el día de hoy. Vamos a ir a otra playa. Así que nada, tendremos comida y luego saldremos a generar contactos. Así que... sorry, but I'm gonna make it for you to make your business go from the ordinary to the extraordinary. Así que voy practicando el inglés porque con César es only English, my friend. Sí, dímelo, papi, dímelo. Voy a entrar, bro. Voy a entrar. Nada, súper encantado de estar aquí. Fui aprendiendo de grandes personas, fui aprendiendo de grandes mentores. En las primeras empresas no tuve muchos resultados, pero aprendí muchísimo. Y yo conocí el mismo club de vacaciones que tú hoy formas parte o estás a punto de formar parte en junio de 2016. Quiero decirte que la empresa nació en 2015, se fundó en 2015, pero la primera mensualidad, la primera membresía se generó en enero de 2016. Prácticamente 6 meses después yo conocí la oportunidad y ahora mucha gente está pensando, ah, claro, es que tú eres de los primeros. La realidad es que yo la conocí 6 meses después de la inauguración, pero de todas las personas que la conocieron antes de nosotros, yo solo conozco a 4 supervivientes. Y la realidad es esa, porque ahora, hoy tú la conoces, ya hay miles y miles de testimonios de gente viajando en crucero. Cuando nosotros íbamos y le decíamos, oye, apúntate a este club para viajar en crucero, nadie en Europa había hecho un crucero con esta compañía. Nadie en Europa había ganado dinero con esta compañía. Hoy tenemos miles de testimonios de gente que gana un poco de dinero, gente que gana mucho dinero y gente que gana muchísimo dinero. Pero cuando nosotros empezamos, nadie ganaba dinero, nadie había hecho cruceros y fuimos nosotros los pioneros, fuimos nosotros los que hicimos la primera reserva para ir a un crucero que salía desde Barcelona. Y tú dices, y salía de Barcelona, y digo, pues sí, qué suerte, porque si llega a salir de Italia, yo no tenía dinero para volar a Italia. Si llega a salir de Grecia, yo no tenía dinero para volar a Grecia e irme de crucero. Y a partir de ahí todo es historia. Pude conocer a los 2 fundadores de la empresa, a Michael Hutchison y a Frank Codina. Y hay un refrán muy importante en mi vida que dice, dime con quién vas y te diré quién eres. Y yo dije, bueno, delante mío tengo a los 2 espejos donde yo me quiero mirar. Michael Hutchison, 7 años trabajando directamente con Anthony Robbins, y Frank Codina, una persona que había construido toda su riqueza gracias al network marketing. Y entonces yo dije, con estas personas yo me quiero asociar, con estas personas yo me quiero juntar. Y a partir de ese momento y empezamos a recomendar el club sin muchos resultados, pero adivina qué, a los meses pudimos reservar nuestro segundo crucero, esta vez desde Miami. Yo me acuerdo llegar a mi segundo crucero y no ser ni siquiera membresía gratuita. Habían pasado ya 8 meses, esto era diciembre, 6 meses, yo me había registrado en junio y yo ni siquiera era membresía gratuita y estaba en mi segundo crucero. ¿Qué te quiero decir con esto? Que nuestro producto nos daba el estilo de vida de las personas que más resultados tienen en otras compañías, cuando nosotros realmente no estábamos teniendo resultados, pero ya nos estaba permitiendo tener el estilo de vida que significa viajar en crucero. Porque no sé cuántos de vosotros habéis hecho un crucero, pero yo lo que le digo a la gente es que me da igual la anchura de tu cartera, te van a hacer sentir millonario durante el periodo que estés dentro del crucero. Desde que tú subes al barco y te saludan por tu nombre, hasta que tú te bajas y se despiden por tu nombre. Bueno, todo eso si no has roto ningún camarote. Señores, acaba de llegar César. He puesto las gafas a grabar para que veáis su reacción, porque la realidad es que ha venido a salvarnos y hay que agradecerle. César, thank you for saving us. The myth, the legend, nos va a enseñar a hacer contactos. Thank you.
Good to see you, brother. Look at this girl, always styling and profiling. I love this outfit, head to toe. Glad to be here. It's gonna be fun.
So,
Oh,
thank
yes,
you
we need
for
you.
grabbing a plane from yesterday to now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, anything for this guy. Anything for this guy.
Bro,
Legend.
it's gonna be amazing. Thank you for coming. It's gonna be a blast.
Yes, already is.
Vamos, vamos. Señores, hemos llegado a la playa, vamos a comer, pero sobre todo vamos a estar con César. Nos va a volver a contar acerca de cómo él ha desarrollado una fórmula mágica para generar un prospecto, para generar un contacto sin parecer un vendedor. Así que, César, what they can expect from what we are about to live.
We're just gonna meet some people. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna see who's open, who's not, and the people who are open and they're in the right place in their lives where they're keeping their options open. We're just gonna see if they qualify for our opportunity and the chance to be able to work with this guy.
Así que nada, súper encantado. La verdad que va a ser súper entretenido ver a César en acción. Yo voy a estar cerca de él para tratar de aprender lo máximo posible y que tú puedas ver cómo generar una conversación exactamente y todos los pasos que César provoca para generar el contacto. Unos nos saldrán bien, otros nos saldrán mal, pero eso es lo entretenido de este vídeo, pero te garantizo que te vamos a aportar valor porque vamos a dar el 100% de nosotros para que tú tengas este vídeo lo máximo de valor.
Dímelo, papi.
Señores, estoy súper emocionado. Bueno, pues quería aterrizaros porque hemos ido a comer a un restaurante y ya César ha sacado 3 números de teléfono solo en el restaurante, 2, y luego nos hemos ido a tomar un protein shake y también al dueño del negocio también le ha sacado el contacto. Pero realmente quería que César os explicara cómo lo hace, cómo es el proceso y para que vosotros vayáis entendiendo cuál es la dinámica, porque ahora os vamos a poner próximamente cómo han sido los 2 contactos del restaurante y queremos enseñaros y aportaros valor. César, how was the conversations?
Okay.
What did you find?
Okay.
And I want also to explain a little bit how you manage the conversation,
Sure.
so we can give them some very good value.
Okay, great. So, whenever I'm thinking about prospecting someone, I'm looking at the person and the situation around, and I'm trying to figure out what can I observe from this situation. So, the first person was actually the guy that's playing music over here, and I noticed that when he was playing music, he was just smiling, he was having a great time, and he was packing up and putting a pause to it, and when he was putting his guitar away, he was starting to walk. I noticed he got close to where we were with the restaurant, so I just waved him over. I just said, hey, yo, hey, come here for a second, man. And when he came over, you know, smiling, I just said, hey, I heard you playing music. I saw you out there. You just had such great energy. You had such a great vibe. You were smiling the whole time. I just love that. And I said, so I'm guessing this is your passion? And he said, yeah, this is it. He goes, this is my passion. And I said, well, do you do anything else? And he said, yeah, I actually also work, and then he pointed at his shirt, for In-N-Out Burger. So I said, oh, wow, so you work at In-N-Out Burger, and then you also do this. And I said, so look, if money wasn't an option, would you still, if you had all the money in the world, would you still be working at In-N-Out Burger? And he said, yes, I would. And I said, wow, why is that? And then he began to explain. He said, well, I just love having an impact. I love being positive. He just started saying about, for me, he basically was saying it's not about the money. I just like doing things. I like being active. I like being around people. I like blessing others. And so I saw that as a guy who has a really great positive attitude. And these are the types of people that you want. A lot of times we think that in order to prospect someone or potentially offer them an opportunity, they have to be dissatisfied, when in fact that's not the case. In fact, the positive person, if they're positive at their job and they appreciate what they're doing, even if it's not the most glamorous thing, think about how much more they'll appreciate it when you give them something that's really impactful, something that they can really feel even more passionate about. Wow. So I use that to basically pull them on camera, and then you guys, the rest of the interaction kind of speaks for itself. So that was the first guy. Cool. Just everything we just said. So I was just asking this guy, because he's playing music, he's an amazing artist, and I was asking him, I said, look, if you had all the money in the world, you probably wouldn't still be working at In-N-Out Burger, but would you still be playing music? And what did you say?
I said I do everything because I find joy in everything that I do. I don't like being in a bad mood, because bad moods create bad experience for everything that you do.
Wow. See that energy, that vibration he has? That's why I saw him smiling the whole time he was playing music. That's the real him. On the clock, when he's just playing music, off the clock, this is what you want to look for. When you're looking for people who are entrepreneurs, when you're looking for people to join your business, anytime you want to find people that are naturally positive. A lot of times people look for folks that are negative, they don't love what they're doing. I would much rather have someone that has gratitude, loves everything that they do, because when you give a person like that an opportunity, they're going to take it, they're going to do something big with it, and they're going to have a really great attitude throughout the entire journey. So through the ups, through the downs, they're still going to remain positive. And I'll prove it to you. Are you the type of guy that keeps your options open when it comes to other opportunities?
Keep my options open, yeah.
Yeah, like if something else came along and you saw it as a way to impact more people, like bring that same energy you have into something, and maybe even make some more money but change other people's lives in the process, you probably would be all about it, right?
I've done that before.
Okay, like with what?
So I was doing construction, working at In-N-Out and playing guitar.
Okay.
I was making a lot of money. What I would do is I would go and I would find like a random homeless person. I would take him to a restaurant or take him to a theme park. It was really fun.
Wow, just help. So if you had more money, you'd just be blessing people even more than you are now. Dude, I fucking love that.
Yeah, I don't like, because all the money that you would get, it's not ours,
Yeah.
God's giving us everything that we have.
I already knew that you were a godly man, dude, just by the way that you spoke before you even said that. So I love that. All right, well, I'll tell you what, man. I can't promise you anything, but we're actually here because we're expanding a company into this area.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, and I can't promise you anything, but you're the type that keeps your options open when it comes to other opportunities. Pull out your phone. Shoot me a text. I'm going to give you my number, 910-279. Well, you'll see.
And then if you want to put your email as well.
Are you on Instagram too?
I am.
All right, cool. We're gonna connect on there too.
Okay.
So here's what we're gonna do, because this is gonna be a pretty magical moment here. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shoot me a text, hit me up about any opportunities that you may have. Great meeting you.
What's the business that you guys have?
So, do you like to travel at all?
I do. Actually, I just got back from Northern California. I was there for 3 months.
Okay.
I take a train up and down.
Okay. So this I'm gonna do. So we're gonna lock in this moment.
Thing one and thing two.
The second one was the woman
Yes.
that we had
Yes.
behind us.
Yes. Yeah, so there was a table of 4 women that were sitting behind us, and the guy who was playing on the guitar, he was playing a Tupac song, right? But he was singing it in just a really cool...
In another mood.
In a whole nother music genre, right? And so as he was singing along, we knew that it was Tupac at our table, and then I heard the girl behind us, because when I saw them, I was like, there's a table, 4 girls in their mid-20s. I said, I want to be able to say something to them. I definitely want to talk to this table, but I just didn't see an opening yet. So I was just patient, I waited, and then I heard them say, I think it's Biggie or maybe Tupac, and so that was my in, because I knew that it was a Tupac song. So I turned around and I said, I heard the correct answer over there. I won't tell you what it is yet, but you're right on track. And I'll give you, and you've won some coolness points for me because of it. So there, I established myself as an authority, someone who knows something more than them about music in that particular moment. And then also, by me saying, I'm gonna award you points for coolness, I'm also letting them know that I'm someone who dishes out coolness points, meaning I determine if someone's cool or not, right? So it's like that already is giving me really great positioning. And then from that point, I then said it was actually a Tupac song. And by the way, really impressed that you knew that. You guys are super cool. I see 4 of you over here. You guys were smiling, having fun earlier. What is this, like a bachelorette party? This looks like some type of celebration or something. And they said, oh, it's actually her birthday party. She just turned 25, or she's turning 25. And, you know, and they started talking, and now I was in. And so from that point, I just started asking, okay, so what do you guys do? They started explaining, oh, I do this. And, you know, 3 of the girls did some job that did not sound very glamorous, right? Like, you know, talking about risk management or something like that sounded really boring. I said, oh, wow, it sounds like your dream job. Or I said something like, it sounds like a real dream job. And they kind of joked, and the one girl's like, not really. And then I started going around the table, and I said, well, today's your lucky day because I am a motivational speaker and I enjoy helping people along their path. So tell me a little bit about, and I told him, I said, I'm a motivational speaker and a coach, and I like helping people to find things that they're passionate about. So what are you each passionate about? And then the one girl said she likes working at a hospital, but the girl I ended up talking to said, business owner. I want to be a business owner. And right then I said, well, today is your lucky day. I'm not going to tell you why yet, but I'll tell you soon.
Hemos terminado de comer y la he sacado del restaurante para que veáis este clip, que ahí tenéis la conversación entera después del restaurante.
I'm going to introduce her to you guys and also myself. I'm César. I didn't catch your name earlier.
Sylvia, nice to meet you.
Sylvia, nice to meet you. So we were talking earlier, and Sylvia, I asked her what her dream job would be or what it would be, and she wants to be a business owner.
Yeah.
So that tells you already, she's got business boss type of vibes. She loves Christ. She's an amazing human being from my first impression, and I want to help her along her journey a little bit. So I want to ask you, let's step over here. All right, so I want to help her on her journey a little bit onto being an entrepreneur. And I think one of the biggest things that most people that want to be business owners, they just need the right opportunity. That was me. At 21 years old, I was a broke college kid. And it wasn't until someone actually spotted me, felt like I had some talent to give, and because they saw potential in me where no one else did, they gave me an opportunity, gave me some mentoring in it, and it changed my life and turned me into the person that many of you guys know who I am today. So I would like to pass that blessing on forward to someone else who is in a place where they haven't quite found what they're passionate about just yet, but they've got a strong desire. And if you have a desire and you get the right mentor, amazing things can happen. So I want to ask you, do you keep your options open when it comes to other opportunities?
I do.
All right, cool. Pull out your phone. I can't promise you anything, but here's what we're gonna do.
Oh, thank you.
All right, I want you to shoot me a text. I'm gonna give you my personal cell phone number. So go ahead and shoot me a text. I'm gonna give you my number.
Okay.
Okay, 910, and I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm plugged in with a lot of different companies that specialize in teaching people business skills and how they can make money working from home, finding their dream job, that type of thing.
Okay.
Now, I think I already have something that you like. Do you like to travel at all?
I do, yeah.
You do?
That's why I'm here.
That's why you're here, that's right. Okay, cool. So one of the people that I'm with here, this guy, he's a #1 earner with his company. He's a very successful guy. He's over here paying for all of our meals. He's that guy with the sunglasses over there. I'm gonna tell him about you when we break, and I'm gonna introduce you to him. I'm gonna pass your number on, and I'll probably hook you up on a Zoom call. This guy, if I told you his whole, I'll let you look him up so that you can see who he is. But when I say successful, I mean he loves God. He's a Christian as well, and he is a powerhouse force for God.
All right.
Nice
My
meeting
brother in
you.
Christ.
My sister. It's a pleasure. Enjoy your time with your friends. Great meeting you.
All right, great meeting you. Thank you. Bye.
Brother, César, thank you.
Yeah.
Vamos a continuar generando conversaciones, conociendo a más personas aquí en la playa para tratar de que te lleves el máximo contenido posible. Espero que ya le hayas dado me gusta, brother. Si no le has dado me gusta, dale ya, porque lo que viene es mejor. Chao, chao. ¿A la mano no? ¿Te da miedo? ¿De dónde eres? ¿De qué parte? ¿Tienes vergüenza? Nada, ¿cómo va la pesca? Perdón, disculpa. Bro, so it went a disaster, that conversation that I tried. And even when I'm saying, I'm even pointing at myself because I did say I tried.
Yeah.
I didn't do it. So
So you like some constructive criticism or advice on it?
the thing is that most of the people, I will say, they will act like me
Okay.
because we don't know how to do it, and we are like a little bit nervous.
Yeah.
Is he gonna pay attention to me?
Sure.
Even though I also have language barriers in my conversations, so can you give me some constructive advice?
Sure. So one of the first things that I noticed that you did is you went to go shake his hand really quick. As soon as you talk to him, you just kind of like, what was the first thing that you said? Hola, and then you put out your hand, right?
Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Hablas español?
Yep. And then he said yes, right? He said
Yeah.
sí. And then what did you do? You went to go put out your hand? And then what did he do? Yep. Yeah. And then you said something like, are you scared? Right? Didn't you ask him a question like that? Tengo miedo or something like that? Okay. So when you first meet someone, if you're just going up to shake their hand right away, that's too salesy. It's like a salesman at a car dealership. Hey, nice to meet you. Welcome to the car dealership. That's not one of the steps in the formula that we talk about, right?
Compliment.
Yeah, you don't have to shake their hand. You shake their hand at the very end. That is a little bit too formal. What you want to do is you want to start off with a conversation, right? You want to start off saying something, bringing up something about the environment, bringing up something about them.
He was a
complimenting.
fisherman.
Yeah, say, hey man, you catch anything today?
Yeah.
Hey, how are the fish biting? You know, say something like that. Like, hey, how's fishing going today? Do you come out here often? Is it a slow day? Is it a fast day? Do you do this for a living or just for fun? And then he says, oh, no, I do it for a living. Do you sell the fish? Do you eat them yourself? You know, do you fish for a local restaurant?
I
right?
understand.
So being able to have something like that will start to get you into what they do for a living. So if he says, oh, no, I just fish for fun, to relax, or whatever, there's a car right behind you. So if you end up asking questions like that, oh, yes, are you fishing for fun? Are you fishing for money? You just, relaxing. And he says, oh, yeah, no, I just do this for fun, relax. Cool, what do you do for work? So now you're into it. Or if he says, yeah, no, I do this. You eat your fish, you sell it. Oh, that's a pretty cool business. Is that a profitable business in this area? Or is there a lot of competition? Is a lot of people here, are these like your competition? Are these your friends? Are you out here on your own? So now it's like we're talking about them situation. If they are selling fish for money, like you already know, like, is this your, so how's the market been? Is that pretty, is this your dream job? Maybe it is. Because this could be a fun, if you can make a living and you're out here in nature doing this, fishing off a pier, that could be fun, right? So it just gives you the opportunity to just talk about something that's important to him. Don't even worry about most of the time, people don't know my name until I'm getting their phone number.
Okay.
Because then I'm making the conversation all about them and barely anything about me. And then at the end I go, yeah, by the way, text me. My name's César. By the way, what's your name? See, at the very end.
We have to be interested,
Yes.
not interesting.
Exactly. One of my quotes that I've said for years, and I think you've heard me say it before, and you've even translated it for me, seek to be impressed, not the impressor.
Sí.
Seek to be impressed.
Trabaja para ser impresionado, no ser el que impresiona.
Yep, there it is. Cool.
Seguimos. Señores, hasta aquí el vlog de la semana prospectando en frío. Y sinceramente yo tenía otras expectativas de lo que yo me iba a encontrar sobre el conocimiento que había adquirido en estos meses. Y esta reflexión que te quiero hacer es porque nos pasa a todos. Muchas veces generamos unas expectativas muy altas. Si no llegamos, si no estamos a la altura, nos tendemos a sentir mal Y ese sentimiento lo arrastramos 2, 3, 4 días hasta que nos volvemos a enganchar, hasta que volvemos a decir, bueno, lo voy a dar todo. Yo quiero decirte que yo durante estos años he podido generar una autoconciencia de que no me pasa nada, no me afecta nada el resultado a corto plazo, a medio plazo, que yo siempre me voy a centrar en las acciones que tengo que hacer yo. Con esto te quiero decir que personalmente yo no he sacado tantos contactos, y los pocos que he sacado al no seguir la estrategia que yo mismo te estoy diciendo que hay que seguir por no tenerla totalmente integrada en mi subconsciente, realmente no he podido aprovechar ninguno de los contactos que he podido realizar. Sí que es verdad que gracias a la relación que tengo con César, gracias a haber invertido en el coaching con César para aprender acerca del mercado americano, aprender acerca de sus estrategias, he podido traerlo aquí para generar este contenido que, por supuesto, César es un profesional, lleva 25 años en la industria, es experto en generar relaciones y contactos en el mercado frío, y es por eso que al añadir a César en este vídeo estoy seguro que te vas a llevar muchísimo valor. La teoría sin acción no sirve de nada, y aunque me equivoque voy a seguir intentándolo, aunque me equivoque voy a seguir accionando, porque al final voy a convertirme en un experto como lo es César Rodríguez, y eso te lo garantizo. Entonces, la reflexión que tengo para decirte hoy es: hazlo, aunque sea mal, pero hazlo. Hay una frase que siempre decimos que es acción masiva imperfecta, y esa es la clave del éxito en todos los ámbitos de tu vida y en todo lo que quieras conseguir en tu vida. Porque te vas a poner metas a corto, a medio y a largo, pero de lo único que te tienes que preocupar es de qué acciones estás haciendo tú. Porque muchas veces dependemos nuestros resultados en lo externo, en cómo me van a ver, en cómo les voy a poder hacer sentir, en se registrarán conmigo, podré realizar una venta. Pero no es realizar una venta, es cuántas presentaciones voy a hacer para realizar esa venta. Y yo me voy a centrar en las acciones que yo tengo que hacer. Entonces, espero que te haya encantado el vídeo. Si aún no estás suscrito, suscríbete a este canal, porque todos los lunes vamos a subir contenido de altísimo contenido de valor, tanto formaciones como experiencias, como sobre todo la visión de expandir la imagen del network marketing al mundo entero y hacerle ver a la gente que el network marketing es una opción real, sostenible en el tiempo, y sobre todo que te puede llevar tu vida del ordinario a lo extraordinario si tú lo eliges. Así que nada, déjame en comentarios el momento del vídeo que más te ha gustado. Puedes poner bingo moment para que la gente directamente vaya hacia ese momento, que hay muchísimos momentos durante este vídeo que han sido increíbles. Así que nada, nos vemos el próximo lunes, y como siempre decimos, ¡dímelo, papi! ¡Ah, por cierto! Ahora empieza el siguiente vídeo, porque estamos a punto de subirnos en un crucero y vas a tener un vídeo de lo que significa viajar en crucero y cómo es todo un día de experiencia en un crucero de lujo. ¡Dímelo, papi! ¡Seguimos!